I was raised Catholic. My mom's Catholic, my dad's not. So going to church was something we always did growing up. My mom, my brother, and I was something really important. We always went to catechism. Our parents would always make sure we were there. But because of my family, it wasn't really something that we discussed outside of catechism and going to church. We didn't really pray at home. There wasn't a lot of that. I think I picked up a lot of Catholic values from my mom, especially just service, devotion to others, the way she cares for people. And just being raised in a really great family environment. I always enjoyed my faith, especially volunteering, especially I started teaching catechism when I was younger, teaching preschoolers when I was in middle school. I was really involved in our youth group, really involved in just a lot of different programs at our church. I really enjoyed all of that. But I think it kind of took a little bit more before I realized that it wasn't just a hobby, but more of a lifestyle, something that I should devote a lot more of myself to. And I think that came through running cross country in high school. I met someone, her name was Lauren, she was my captain, and she lived out her faith just in a really beautiful way. She was always there to care for others, so even when I was really quiet and I was shy because I was new, she would always be there for me, welcome me, encourage me, and that was something that no one else on the team did, and there was something about her that was really special and really different. And I soon realized that that was because she was a Christian, and we would pray together before our races, even though we went to public school, and that was just something really cool to see someone live out their faith in that kind of way. So one of my favorite saints is Saint Gianna, and she's just really inspirational to me because she shows how you can be a normal person but still be a saint. So we look at all these saints, we look at saints who were martyrs, saints who were priests, saints who were nuns, saints who were popes. I'm I'm never going to be that. But Saint Gianna is really inspirational to me because she was a doctor, she was a wife, she was a mother. So she was a working mom, which so many people today are. And she just lived out her faith in every aspect of who she was. She had hobbies. She wasn't perfect. She just loved the best that she could. She loved her patients with everything that she was. She loved her husband very well, and she loved her children so much. And I think that's really what set her apart as a saint, is her willingness to sacrifice for those that she loved, to pour everything into her patients when she was at work, to give so much to her children and her husband when she was at home. And then she still enjoyed the best things of life, the blessings that God had given her. She loved mountain climbing. She liked skiing, I'm pretty sure. She went to the symphony. She had, something like season passes to the symphony, to the orchestra. So just a very normal person with hobbies, with interests, and she didn't have to quench those or get rid of those in order to serve God. She just used everything that she was, every aspect of her personality, and just centered it towards God. She'd take her children out and play in the park and show them the beauty of God's creation. She would pray with her patients. She would just do all of these little things, these little acts of love and sacrifice that really just lived out Christ's love in the world. And I think that's why she's a saint. She's a saint because she's very holy, even though she was very normal. She interacted with everybody in society, just a normal Italian woman. She's just really awesome to me.